Two rules should guide you when parking. First, proceed slowly at walking speed. This will make parking easier and allow for steering precision and accurate space judgment. Second, throughout the maneuver, check traffic, the vehicles around you, and any other road users. Doing so prevents you from hitting other vehicles and injuring someone. To curb a park, first check if the space is large enough and whether it is legal, signs, fire hydrant, driveway, etc. When you have located an appropriate space, signal your intention. Gradually slow down and check the rear view mirrors and the blind spot. While slowing down, steer toward the curb and then straighten parallel to it. Stop as close as possible without touching it and cancel the turn signal. If parking spots are delineated by lines, park your vehicle in the center of the space. When parking on a slope, turn the wheels so your vehicle cannot enter traffic should it move without a driver. When facing downhill, turn the curb wheels towards the edge of the road or curb. When facing uphill, if there is a sidewalk to stop your vehicle, turn the wheels away from the edge of the road. If you are parked uphill and there is no sidewalk, turn the wheels toward the edge of the road. This way, your vehicle will not enter traffic should it move without you. To angle park, first locate a space large enough for your vehicle. Check the vehicles on either side of the space.
This will keep you from exchanging paint or parts with the neighboring vehicles.
Check the traffic, the parked vehicles, as well as any pedestrians. Signal your intention, slow down, and move to the left to leave about a car width from the parked vehicles. Advance slowly until you can see into the space. Recheck the mirrors and blind spot. Turn sharply while aiming at the middle of the space. Glance to check the clearance on either side. Counter-steer to center your vehicle in the space. Straighten the wheels and stop short of the curb or painted line. To leave a parking space, activate the appropriate turn signal and shift into reverse. Glance to the left and right and look out the rear window by turning your head and upper torso to the right. Turn the steering wheel a quarter turn to the right, then reverse slowly. While moving, glance frequently at the front and the sides of the vehicle.
While looking to the rear, don't forget that your vehicle also has a front.
Reverse at walking speed, a snail's pace. Once your front bumper clears the back bumper of the vehicle on your left, turn the steering wheel sharply to complete the maneuver. Then glance to the left rear to check your clearance. Prior to stopping, counter-steer to straighten the wheels. Shift into a forward gear, check traffic, and then accelerate. This maneuver is just as easy to perform towards the right or the left. For this type of parking, locate a space which is at least 1.5 times the length of your vehicle. Make sure it is legal to park there. Check the traffic behind your vehicle, signal your intention, and reduce speed. Move alongside the vehicle parked after the space. Stop once the back bumpers are in line. Check the traffic in your left rear view mirror as well as the oncoming traffic, for while turning, the front of your vehicle will move to the left into traffic. Shift into reverse and assume the position for backing into a right turn. Reverse slowly while turning the steering wheel sharply, covering the brake, prepared to brake quickly if necessary. Continue slowly until your vehicle is at a 45-degree angle to the sidewalk. Straighten the steering to maintain this angle. Brake slightly, for your vehicle will tend to accelerate once you straighten the wheels.
The 45-degree angle is the key to success.
When the front bumper of your vehicle is lined up with the back bumper of the vehicle parked ahead, turn the steering wheel sharply in the opposite direction. Steer the rear of your vehicle toward the center of the parking spot located behind you. The other parked vehicle will be an easy-to-use reference point. Stop without touching the vehicle, then move forward and center your vehicle in the space. Before stopping, straighten your wheels except when parking on a slope. To leave a parallel parking space, look out the rear window and back up parallel to the side of the road. Just before stopping, quickly turn the steering wheel, ready to exit. Shift into forward gear, signal your intention, and check the traffic in your rearview mirrors and blind spot. When the road is clear, target the center of the lane to the left of the vehicle and gently accelerate to enter traffic. Center yourself in the lane and begin to accelerate normally. In parking lots, parking is usually perpendicular to the traffic lanes. Drive to the right in these lanes and anticipate possible maneuvers by parked vehicles. Driving into a perpendicular parking spot on your left is easier. Locate a space large enough for your vehicle, and if possible, choose one that you can exit while driving forward. In fact, when you need to back out, conditions might not be the same as when you parked. A larger vehicle beside yours can oblige you to reverse without a good view of the traffic. On the other hand, driving forward out of the space centers your field of vision on your path of travel. Signal your intention, check the rearview mirrors and the blind spot. Then turn sharply and drive slowly, aiming towards a distant spot centered in the space. Center the vehicle in the parking spot and straighten the wheels before stopping. Backing into a perpendicular space is handy when parking on the right. First, locate a space that is large enough for your vehicle. Then check the rearview mirrors and the blind spot and signal your intention. Stop beyond the parking spot, leaving a space of about 1 car width from the parked car. Usually, when your back bumper is lined up with the middle of the parked vehicle, the angle is sufficient to begin backing up. Back up slowly while looking out the rear window and turning the steering wheel to the right. Glance around to ensure that you have enough space on both sides of your vehicle. Center your vehicle in the parking spot and straighten out the wheels before stopping.
At first, parking will require all your attention. See to it that this is always the case.
Once you are stopped, first engage the parking brake, then ease up on and then reapply the brake pedal to check that the parking brake is functioning properly. Shift to park or to first for a standard transmission. Turn off all accessories and close the windows. Turn the ignition switch to lock and remove the key. Before opening the door, check the traffic, then exit the vehicle, lock the doors and walk toward the back of the vehicle facing the traffic.
Now you're ready for a walk. Isn't becoming a pedestrian the reason for parking?
While parking, proceed at walking speed and throughout the maneuver, check the traffic, your vehicle, the parked vehicles, and pedestrians. When backing, look to the rear at your intended path of travel. Along a curb, park as close to the edge as you can without touching it. On slopes, turn your wheels so that your vehicle cannot enter traffic should it move without a driver. To angle park, turn the steering wheel while aiming at the end of the parking space where you will center the vehicle. To leave a parking space, turn a quarter turn to the right and then reverse slowly. Once your front bumper clears the back bumper of the vehicle on your left, turn sharply to complete the maneuver. For parallel parking, move alongside the vehicle parked after the space. Stop once the back bumpers are in line. Back up while turning the steering wheel until your vehicle is at a 45-degree angle with the sidewalk. Straighten the wheels to maintain this angle. Once your front bumper lines up with the back bumper of the vehicle ahead of you, turn the steering wheel sharply in the opposite direction. To leave a parallel parking space, look out the rear window, back up, and prior to stopping, turn the steering wheel, ready to exit. When the road is clear, pull into traffic and gradually straighten the wheels. To drive forward into a perpendicular space, turn sharply and drive slowly, aiming toward a distant spot centered in the space. To back into a perpendicular parking spot, stop beyond the space with the back bumper of your vehicle lined up with the middle of the parked vehicle. Back up while turning the steering wheel in the direction of the parking spot and center your vehicle.